Our first guest says living like a hot chick means feeling sexy and confident and creating a balance, and she can help us become those hot chicks. Please welcome the co-author of Live Like a Hot Chick, Cerina Vincent.
Nice to have you here.
Thank you for having me.
And you are hot, for sure.
Well, you are hot, too.
Now, why is it that you can say to her, you are hot, and that's okay? If I had said, you are hot, then I would be in HR.
Well, let me say first and foremost that when we say hot chick, we're not talking about a physical. It's not looking like you walked off the cover of a magazine.
Oh, I was.
No, with these books, Jody and I have redefined the term hot chick, and it's about being confident, empowered, passionate, knowing what you want in life, knowing you have the confidence to go out and get it, not competing with other women. That's what we're talking about when we say hot chick.
Well, isn't that what both men and women consider hot, and that is confidence, knowing who you are, being yourself?
Absolutely. Confidence is the sexiest thing in the world. I mean, you can take the most beautiful woman in the world, and if she is completely insecure and hates herself and is competing with every other woman in her life, she's not sexy.
You have 5 tips. Let's start with number 1. You say no more dirty talk. And what do you mean by that?
So when you wake up in the morning and you look in the mirror and you go right to your flaws, stop. Like, we want women to turn off that nasty inner monologue. You know, we all do it. We all pick out our patches of cellulite and our wrinkles, and it's really, really negative. And we want women to start focusing their energy on what they do love about themselves, and that really helps them feel like a hot chick, first and foremost.
The other one is, these are applicable to everybody, really,
absolutely.
aren't they?
Men and women, yeah. Men love our books, too.
Stop competing, stop comparing yourself, stop cutting other people down.
Right, and this is, stop comparing yourself to other women, stop cutting other women down, and that means when you're buying tabloid magazines, you know, where they have, you know, the women in their bikinis and picking out the flaws.
So,
like,
that's so disturbing.
It is. Yeah. You know, choose instead to see the beauty in other women, and it's going to be easier to see the beauty in yourself. It really is.
No, but why is that? Because I would think that if a lot of people look at, you know, a model and say, well, look at that, you know, she's this or that. If you tear people down, some people do feel better. Why does it not work in this case?
Well, it doesn't. I mean,
it's artificial. I know,
it's completely artificial. Yeah. I mean, women. You know, it doesn't actually make you feel better to cut another woman down. I mean, those women are being insecure, and you know, our point is that no matter what you look like, every woman feels exactly the same. Angelina Jolie probably wakes up in the morning and is like, oh my God, you know, and we want women to understand that we're all made of the same stuff and we all feel the same inside.
You know what I'm hearing her say?
It's important for women to support other women.
I'm hearing her say that every once in a while Angelina Jolie looks at Brad Pitt and says, oh God, he's still here.
Probably.
I don't think so, but okay.
That's a whole other book.
Okay.
All right, do your job, but know when to stop.
Right. Well, Live Like a Hot Chick, our third book, is about balance. And, you know, women are forced now to sort of do it all and do everything, and it's really hard to, you know, make enough money to pay the bills and do the laundry and all that. And so we want women to take their jobs, you know, seriously. When you're at your job, do it, but also know when to shut off and know when it's time to quit and relax and sort of recharge. And again, this book is about balance, and you can't just be working all the time. You need to chill out.
These all make really good sense. How do you balance this confidence? Because a lot of women would think being very confident, being strong, having strong boundaries isn't beautiful. So
isn't beautiful?
Isn't beautiful. In other words, you know, I want to look good. I want to, you know, there's a physical beauty, and then there's that confidence that I think women have a hard time balancing that. How do you get them to balance that?
Well, we have a ton of, you know, tricks and tips in the book, but again, it starts internal. It really does start with talking nice to yourself. It really does start with turning off that nasty inner monologue, and then, you know, organizing your life so you have things that you enjoy. It can't just be all about work and, you know, all about paying the bills and, you know, all about all your obligations in life. You need to sort of let loose and, you know, enjoy time with your girlfriends and your family. And it's about, this book is about teaching women to find that balance that makes them feel.
You've worked in Hollywood. Mm-hmm. That could not be one of the, I think probably one of the most damaging places for young women to be. Because you go into auditions, you get put down for this or that, your hair is too short, your eyes are too wide apart, whatever it is. Is that what kind of motivation behind this book a bit?
Well, interesting you said that. These books, it's true, that's Hollywood is tough, but my girl Jody and I, we were just, you know, became instant friends and realized that we were both suffering from the same insecurities that many women are faced with. We weren't having enough fun. We were counting every calorie. We weren't enjoying our lives, and we realized that no, she was in the entertainment business in sort of a different area, and but it doesn't really matter what you do for a living. We all feel exactly the same inside. So
You talked about this a little bit, but I think it's an important point. And I just want to revisit. And that is to make time for yourself, make time for playtime.
Right.
You got it. You have to do that.
you have to do that. Life is hard and life is short, and we can't just spend it running around overwhelmed, and stressed out about all of our obligations and our giant to-do list. Like, you have to make time to do things that you love, whether it's a yoga class or time out with your girlfriends.
Sure.
You need to do that.
All good tips and a fantastic. Thanks for coming by today.
Thank you for having me.
We know you have a book signing, right?
Yes.
At Bridgeport Books. Want to tell folks-
Borders over
Oh, I'm
Bridgeport.
sorry. Borders
Yeah,
over Bridgeport.
Yeah, come on out at 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock. Very good. Good
We'll
to
put
have
the
you here.
information on our website. Thank you
Perfect.
very
Thank
much.
you so much.